So if I turn that way, and, excuse me, do you know which way to the bakery? Not that I'm supposed to be meeting anyone there, I just sounded fancy. Me? No, don't know where it is, that's why Yes, I'm John Lennon. In the flesh, what gave it away? The glasses. It's a new thing. Thought it might change it up, yeah. Autograph. Got a pin on you somewhere, hold on. Yeah. Right, here we are. Right, stand still, please. Just gonna get your forehead hit. Not your forehead. Right then. Your phones aren't fun nowadays. The apple scruffs would have loved that, yeah. You are an apple scruff. Well, then that makes us family. No, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyway, bakery, please. I understand you want to keep me. I should warn you I'm married. Okay, yeah. Guess that wouldn't really matter to a fan. You just want to chat, yeah. Alright then, well, you have your time with a rock and roller. What do you want to talk about? The music? I would love to talk about music. It's a hobby of mine, if you may know. Yeah. It's a good thing, the Beatles. And, it's cool that I met, 3 other people. Basically just me, but, with the same looks as well. Yeah. Although, it wasn't always the 4 of us. Well, I always had Paul, more or less, yeah. Marco was, him and I basically started the whole thing back. Back then was a different time, the 50s. Yeah, I was going around with a different band at the time. Of course, leading it, me. Yeah, when a mutual friend introduced us. Yeah, I always thought he was a bit, pretty, but he proved himself, so, yeah, he's alright in my book. Then, well, he wasn't the bassist at first, that was another friend of mine, Stu. It's not fun to talk about. He's no longer with us, sadly, eh? Well, he's on the cover of Sergeant Pepper's, and well, if you can spot him out, then lucky you. But yeah, that was our original bassist, one of the greatest guys I've ever known. I really respected him for his intelligence, for his music, for his everything, really. Lived in a flat with him. It was interesting, dating Sin at the time. Yeah. Well, no, it's not as much fun, but, yeah. And then, of course, we picked up George when he was, but a wee baby. Had him face the wall. Yeah, imagine that. Although I've heard what people say now, his good looks and whatnot, and so it's I think it was a smart move on our decision to turn him around. Yeah. And then eventually Rings came along and we got rid of bloody Pete Best. He couldn't keep Pete for a second for his life. I blame him for not getting into Decca. Yeah. Do you know that? We auditioned for Decca. But they feel pretty stupid, don't they? I like the situation we have now, yeah. It's pretty good. I mean, if we've gotten this far. And we've gotten pretty far. Tell you what. It doesn't really matter though. It's not like we're anyone special. We're just a band. Just a band that's made it really, really big. Yeah. One doesn't mean much. It's ways of keeping ourselves in the condition that we're in now. Not like I had it when I was growing up, really. Yeah. Well, Mimi wasn't bringing too much. And, Mum and Dad, these was a different story. Miss my mum. She was a beautiful lady. But she was still around, yeah. Would be nice. I should really write a song about her. Her name was Julia. Julia? Yeah. But, I think we were talking about music, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, still. I'm sorry, I'm getting very down, aren't I? I guess out of all fours of us, George and I have that going for us. We can be a bit negative, but let's try not to bring that down. Let's talk about love, peace and love. Yeah, that's Ring's thing. But you know, I have the wife, I have the kid. I've had love in my life. I've just met someone. Her name is Yoko. She's an artist. Lovely woman. I think she's playing the same game that I am. Yeah. I met her at one of her exhibits. It was quite nice. Climbed up this one ladder, you see, and there was this magnifying glass, and you look through it at the ceiling. It just said yes, and I thought that was just bloody fantastic. You know, so positive. The word yes. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, of course, I had to meet her after that, and oh, what a conversation we had. Well, not really, but it was a nice one, just because it was with her. I haven't felt this way in a very long while, and I've been with plenty of girls, believe me. Don't mean that in a weird way. Yeah, lovely you are. Yeah, but wife, remember? Yeah. And yeah, Jules. I do like having the kid. It's good. It's good being the whole family unit. Yeah, being a father figure. Though really, not around much. I'm around more now that we've stopped touring. Now that we've matured a little bit, grown our hair out, or cut it, depending on which Beatle you are. I get to be at home more, even if we're in the studio all night. But you know how it is, really. Well, do you know how it is? Where do you work? Lovely. Yeah. It's just luckier, I guess. Yeah. Glasses? Yeah, you've always taken glasses. I just didn't like wearing them at the beginning. And then I starred in this one movie. Maybe you've heard of it in the paper? No? It's How I Won the War. It's a good one. It's an anti-war, and that's what I'm all about, really. Yeah, they put me in granny glasses, and I took a liking to them, really. So I kept them, and been able to see better ever since. Yeah. So it all works out, really. It's a new look. I think it'll catch on. Yeah. You know, something a bit new. I think they're quite creative, really. Yeah, anti-war. You're a big anti-war person, are you? That's good. Peace and love, right? Peace and love. I think that's the one thing that religions get right, you know. All this talk about being kind to another and loving one another and, you know, no conflict. Well, they get to pick and choose, don't they? But, you know, promoting all that love and peace. I like that. And it's not that I'm completely against religion, I just think it's a very dividing force. I do believe in a higher power, but I'm not going to classify myself to one religion, really, because we're all just humans, aren't we? Yeah, my religion is love. That's what it is. But I do believe there's something up there. Not necessarily God, but some working force in the world that unites us, so to speak. because, like I said, we're all people. Power to the people. It's good inspiration, that is, for writing. Not that I... Do you write music? No, well, yours truly does, believe it or not. It's a nice one to write about, yeah. Well, that's what a lot of our early works were, you know, they were just all little love songs to, girls, and, you know, we were young. But it was quite nice, really, and now it's matured, but it's the same thing. Although, Paul's been doing his own thing. I don't think he ever grew up, really. Or maybe he grew up too fast, really. He just makes music for grannies now. Yeah. Oh, wait until this next album. I thought he was a rocker. Well, he was. Don't know what happened to him. But don't worry. I'm coming through. I'm going to give you something good to listen to, yeah? There's this one I'm writing, Your Blues. I guess it's a bit of a downer song, like we were just talking about, but it's a good guitar bit, yeah. I love me some guitar, trust me so. I remember there was this one letter I wrote to Sam back when we were still in uni, I believe. And I let myself free a little bit. Just kinda, the entire paper, it was just basically saying I love her and I love the guitar. Just anything that made me happy. And those were the two things that made me happy at the time. Nowadays, it's, well, those two are still in my life, but it's hard to keep that excitement for something that's been around for so long, you know. Yeah, I'm sure you understand. That's why it's, even the Beatles, it's getting a bit hard to still enjoy, so just, we're all becoming our own people, and you can't get 4 different things to merge at the same time, so we're all writing our own stuff, really, and I think we all want to write our own stuff as well, but I mean, we don't want to break up. I mean, maybe we do, but yeah, I could see Marcus' face. He likes it still. He wants to keep it going. I don't think he'd be able to do it by himself, really. I mean, like, I think musical-wise he could, but morally and emotionally, I think he needs us. And he's my best friend, really, so I don't want to hurt him like that. Yeah. But, and it hurts me a little bit when he goes and writes his own stuff by himself. It's nice to still work together. It's like banging your head against the wall sometimes, really, trying to get all your different ideas to come together. Yeah. But it'll all work out in the end, I'm sure. And if not, we all still write music, so I think it will be fine. I mean, the bloody world's gone mad for us, so I don't think that's going anywhere. I feel like that would have disappeared by now. Fame is... it's something. It is nice to, I guess, feel wanted, for lack of better terms, but, you know, it doesn't come without its downsides. I just play along with it, really. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You just gotta have fun with everything, no matter what it is. Getting serious isn't a good way to be, because then it leads to stuff that is no fun, really. Yeah, that's why we never took those movies serious. You know, they got us on set and then we took it from there. By took it from there, I mean we just they were just recording us as we played around. Yeah. Well, Help was we weren't really in that. So talk about us being ourselves, if not a bit less motivated. Mhm. Yeah, been taking things too seriously. People do, really. I mean, even our songs, people try to look into them. They don't mean a bloody thing. I mean, unless they do, but those are so far and few between. I mean, that's why I wrote that's why I wrote Walrus. You know that one, right? You've listened to Magical Mystery Tour. Bloody flop that movie was, wasn't it? But yeah, I wrote a song about absolutely nothing. Yeah, let's see them have fun dissecting that one, why don't we? Tell your friends. Actually, tell your friends that there's a deeper meaning behind it, and they need to really look into the lyrics to find it. There's something hidden in there. The walrus is a symbol for something. Strawberry Fields, I'm proud of that. That's a good one. That was supposed to come out on Pepper. But then, Epstein, he wouldn't get us back into the swing of it all, really. So he releases mine and Paul's Penny Lane. Of course, they're received very well, as they should be. I think they're both very good songs, but well, we couldn't put it on Pepper then, could we? So held them. But I'm proud of that one. I think it's a nice one. Those are lyrics with meaning. I won't get into it because I'm not that kind of guy, but you can go have fun, listen to it later. And I do enjoy Penny Lane. I think the best thing that Paul's ever done is Here, There, Everywhere. You remember that one on Revolver, yeah? It's a bloody good song, that is. It's beautiful, really. I told him so as well. I think it was the first time I ever have. It's a very nice one. I think it's good. Well, talked your ear off, haven't I? No, I'm suppose you enjoy that, wouldn't you? Yeah, well. No one's famous enough, more famous than me, so can't really know what you're experiencing. Or maybe meeting Chuck Berry. If I met Chuck Berry, then I know how I'm feeling right now, yeah. Ooh, he's my hero, he on is. Yeah, you know his stuff. Too young, really. Wow. Am I getting that old? Apparently. Well, yeah. Chuck Berry. Right then, should we head into that bakery? I heard they sell food and I'm hungry. Yeah. Don't follow me. I'm not paying for you. Right then, well, fancy meeting you here. What was your name again, by the way, Olive? I don't think I ever caught that one. No, right. Lovely, that is. I'll be off now. Fancy meeting you. Hey, peace and love. How about that? Yeah. Alright. Goodbye then.